Hello, my name is Maya Wolford, and this is my speech why we should stay away from cancel culture. Cancel culture is just like the Greeks sending prisoners to be killed by lions. Cancel culture was supposed to halt all terrible doings and make sure people knew what horrible people committed. The problem is the action has gone way too out of proportion. People are now hungry for other people's pain and suffering. It's literal bullying. Professor Demetrius of California Polytechnic State University of San Luis Obispo depicts some members of the cancel group joined in for fear of being canceled themselves. If we don't stop this, no one's gonna feel safe. What can we do as a society to stop this? Just like the Greeks, cancel culture most times accomplishes getting rid of the guilty, but there are also the not guilty. Then they get caught up in there. A rumor that the general public believes could possibly get you eaten by a lion, or in this case, your life's work. In different parts of Greece back then, they would use ostracism as a way to punish prisoners too. Ostracism is also used today with cancel culture. People are sent away from society and are meant to start over with a new leaf. To start over, all over. You lost your job and your place in the community. The main people who are canceling others think they are doing something. Anna Richards, a vice president of the Natural Zone Coaching and Consulting Services, explains they think they are taking this moral high ground. In reality, they're miserable people who use cancel culture for entertainment. Cancel culture, as I said before, most times does get the job done. Times have changed and the internet is the best way to get your voice out there. But an ample amount of times have been fiction. A lot of people are super gullible and believe anything on the internet. A high schooler named Alex Miranda declares social media users' retaliation against those who are canceled is sometimes more offensive than the exposed behavior of the offender themselves. It's all fun and games until people start sending death threats. Julius Caesar was a dictator in Rome who was assassinated in fear of him being a destructive emperor. He was actually a great leader. Even though he was a tyrant, his senators who killed him wanted to take his power away from him for resentment. They canceled him for their greed. I'm sure there are also cases where people canceled to take away others' positions too. The whole canceling trend shouldn't exist. If somebody did something terrible, tell the authorities. But if they said something terrible, then just as Sharon Doherty declared on an Instagram post, we do not all need to think the same. If you don't like what they wrote, then just scroll. The people canceling others are just pushing people into the stadium, ready to see a bloody and gory scene. All we need to do is not give them the attention they are trying to get. But maybe even then, it won't work. My name is Maya Wolford, and this is my speech.